GTA 6 might cost over $100 according to gaming analysts via VGC. Alright, I know what the more so popular opinion is on this, and I got a differing one. So, the popular opinion, at least from what I see, is that people are complaining that GTA 6 might cost over $100. Now, me, I'm not really fully against it. I mean, obviously, I wouldn't want to pay more for a video game, right? But I understand. We'll get to that in a bit, but as we see here, so this was on March 6th, an X post by Dexerto at 8 in the morning, so kind of a weird time to post it, but let's go over to the most liked replies and see how the general reaction is, so I can show you how people are reacting to that. Games demanding $100, but we don't even own it anymore. If you buy the disc, you'll be able to own it. In a way, a video game costing $100 is crazy when games are barely complete at launch and have bugs. Fair criticism. Games better come out 100% completed with no bugs or nothing for $100. I mean, a game's gonna come out with bugs, and then you're gonna have to have like updates if you want those bugs to be fixed, because GTA 6 is gonna be like this huge, massive game that, you know, you can't just hire like 100 people at Rockstar and have them go to like every single pixel in the map or whatever, or even underwater, or even in space, or space. Would you be able to go to space there? You can't go to like every single pixel at every single location and then click on every single combination of buttons to try to figure out bugs. So it's eventually likely going to have bugs. So that second part of the criticism there, not really valid there, just in that case. It's understandable for the game this magnitude, but the worst thing is that other developers will charge $100 per game, even though theirs is trash. Don't buy it. No one's forcing you to buy it. No one's going to be forcing you to buy all these other video games that are from these other developers for $100. No one's forcing you to buy them. GTA 6, though, just culturally wise, and how, as it says here, how much of a magnitude this game is going to be in just the overall world, and just like I said, in culture, the gaming culture, the entertainment culture, media culture, everyone's going to be buying the game almost like no matter what the price is. Okay, well, you don't want to go over $200 for a super basic, the lowest tier basic standard. Now that is pushing it, but you know, there's going to be people out there that do it for $200, but $100, I mean, video games really cost $60, $70. I don't know. I don't buy video games. I haven't bought a video game since like 2017, I think. So I don't know what video game prices really go for now. It's like 60 or 70, one of them, for like the base, right? But I mean, you're just spending an extra $40 for like the most anticipated game in the past decade plus. So why wouldn't you pay $100 for a game like that? That's going to be the talk of the town. Like everywhere you go, it's going to be the talk of everyone and everything. It's $100. Okay, obviously, like I said, sure, I would like to pay $60, $70 or whatever the base game is, but this is GTA 6 we're talking about. They should rename it to Grand Theft Wallet at this point. No, again, no one's forcing you to buy these games, but yeah, man, just wait for it on the resale. Wait like 6 months on the resale. You'll probably be able to get it for like $40 out there if you don't want to pay that much. But yeah, a bunch of people like a bunch of people out there kind of like acting like as if they're gonna be like protesting it or something. And then we got this meme over here from GTA 6 Media. GTA 6 will be $100. And then people over here saying, I won't buy GTA 6 for $100. But in reality, when you take off the mask, is my mom won't buy me GTA 6 if it's $100. Again, dude, even if you're like a kid and you don't got a job or anything, do some chores around the house and have it be bought for you, man. Or have a side hustle, dude. You know, there's plenty of ways to make money, even if you're not 18 plus, 16 plus, or whatever. Why sell it for $100 when it's not worth $100? You don't think that GTA's... Dude, video games in general shouldn't even cost like $60 right now. So what are you on about? $100 for the same mechanics from 20 years ago. All right, so don't buy it then. You miss out on this highly advanced and more technological game that's gonna have like so many new things, like AI integration in terms of like interacting with the NPCs and everything, and the graphics, obviously. How's their boot says Dick Ryder? Why? Just because he's defending GTA 6? Costing at $100? How's that Dick Ryder? The same can be said the other way. Nice straw, man. I'll have the money. I'm still not buying. Get Corpo cock out of your mouth. Don't buy then. I can't imagine simply for a game such company. So are you actually defend $100 games? It's only that one game. It's legit that one game. No, nobody's out here going to be buying like the new Call of Duty every single year for $100. The new FIFA. Or do they even call it FIFA anymore? Didn't they change it to like EA Sports or something? I don't know. $100. Madden for $100. NBA 2K, $100. No one's going to be buying those games. But this game, GTA 6, is $100+. I won't buy it for $100. I won't buy it for $20. I won't pirate it. It's just not interesting enough to even play. But it's interesting enough for you to reply about it. Saying you're willing to pay $100 for a base game isn't a flex. It's an admittance of dumbassery, LMFAO. I don't know. It kind of is a flex. I mean, because like me, $100. Like I'll shell out 100. Like I don't want to. I don't want to shell out $100 for GTA 6. But if that's what I need to do to play it, this highly anticipated game for the past decade and a half, I mean, I'll do it. I mean, $100 isn't really anything to me. I mean, not a flex, it's just the truth. But I bet you, like, this person over here, they spend like $20 for like some fast food out there and stuff. Like I bet you they do that. Like they probably pay like some other, or the people with this. Let me not go after this guy. But the people with like this logic, I bet you they're like out there buying name brand stuff, buying fast food, like $20 meals and stuff, going out and eating like every other day of their life, spending a bunch of money on microtransactions and video games. I mean, dude, the way I see it, it's like the people that are complaining about this, so they're in the gaming culture, right? And they're trying to like save it or defend it from becoming this new hellhole of an average of $100. But like, if you're in the video game space, okay, this is where I'm gonna. Okay, I'll save that little rant for later in the post that I made here. But yeah, dude, like, if you're in the gaming space, like, use that time that you're playing video games to make some extra money and then buy the $100 GTA 6 with no issue. But I'll get to that point in a bit. But with reactions like this, so this meme came out, and XCC, who I agree with here. Well, we'll see what he says. So he has a differing opinion from the masses, as we have seen in the replies over here. So XCC over here said, gamers will buy 5 early access, half-baked, $140 games and sprinkle $300 worth of skins in a year. But when a AAA company goes all out and take their time to make the most anticipated, polished product we know they can make, suddenly $100 is too much? Stop talking. Exactly, dude. All those people bitching and complaining about GTA 6 being $100, like... Y'all, like, I'm sure that the vast majority of y'all are out here buying all these microtransactions for all these separate video games. I bet you they have, like, if they have an Xbox, I bet you they have, like, Xbox Gold. If they have PlayStation, I bet you they have PlayStation Plus or whatever they got over there. I bet you they have, like, all these subscription services where by the end of the year, they're spending over 3 figures already. And if they're not doing that, then I feel like those people are outside touching grass. I don't want to be cringe, but, like, touching grass. And they're out there with jobs, making money, not necessarily playing a lot of video games. They don't have enough time to be bitching about memes like this that are making fun of them. Either that or their kids. And this meme still stands. My mom won't buy me GT 6 if it's $100. So XCC brings up a good point here that I agree with. And let's just look at the replies here. People are not seeing how this opens doors for other developers to make their games $100 too. Don't buy those games. They're only going to have it at those prices if you buffoons buy those games. GTA 6 will be like the only exception to this because they've been working on it for like a decade, and as XCC set up here, they're going all out for it. So it makes sense why it would cost like a little bit more than the average. I don't think you can really have an opinion on this when you're a multi-millionaire. It'll be an issue for lower income people who struggle to even afford AAA games at their current price. It only takes one game at a higher price for the industry to follow. Oh my gosh, this logic, dude. Okay. I have the same opinion that XCC had, and let me just say it. I'm not worth $10 million. I'm not worth $10 million plus. But I have the same agreements with XCC. It'll be an issue for lower income people who struggle to even afford AAA games. Dude, if you're... I don't want to sound out of touch, dude. But if you're like a lower income, I feel like the last thing that you should be doing is wasting your free time playing video games. You should probably be out there making some extra money so that way that the $100 GTA 6 on the super rare occasion, it won't be an issue to you. So you should like what are you doing to play video games if you're like struggling to afford AAA games? It only takes one game at a higher price for the industry to follow. Again, like I agree with this point. The other developers out there, like Call of Duties and the FIFAs, they might follow suit, but again, no one is forcing you to buy those video games. And if the price goes up, just don't buy it, dude. Just don't buy those $100 video games. Bouncing for a $100 game, which we have zero information for. I mean, we've heard that it's like the money that they put into this GTA 6 video game is the most of all time. And again, we got this guy over here commenting the same thing. Okay, so I assume this guy got like a good amount of likes on the other post, and now they're just rehashing it over here. Yo, you know what's interesting, dude? These people are verified. Now that I'm noticing it, they're verified. So they're willing to shell out like about $100 a year to be verified. so they could get like a couple of dollars at the end of the month just for a verification badge, but they're not willing to shell out $100 for GTA 6, the most highly anticipated video game of all time. All right, but let me know. But you get the gist of what's being said in the replies here. People are disagreeing with XUC, and Dexerto posted about it. XUC defending the GTA 6's rumor price of $100 amid its criticisms. So let's see how the replies are here. First off, no one cares about a millionaire's opinions on if something is expensive or not because they can't relate. You reply to it, so you do care somewhat. Secondly, those games that sprinkle $300 worth of skins in a year are usually free to play. Okay, but no one is saying that GTA 6 is going to have those things sprinkled out. Skins are also an optional purchase and not required. Okay, that's fair. But again, like, no one's forcing you to buy this. GTA 6, I'm pretty sure most gamers don't want their hobby to become unaffordable. It's $100 expense for one time, dude. If you're talking about like developers making their other games like FIFA and Call of Duty making their games in the future $100 for each game, again, fair criticism. But no one's forcing you to buy it. And hobby, just go play Fortnite, man. They have a bunch of different game modes there. Go play Roblox or wait like several months for the aftermarket and just go to like a flea market or something and see if you can find a game there, or Facebook Marketplace. Buy there, you'll be able to buy for like $20-$30 or whatever after several months, maybe. It's not about paying $100 for GTA 6. It's the fact that once GTA 6 does it, everyone will copy and it will become the norm. And I'm sorry, but there are some AAA games out there not even worth with their current $70 price tag, let alone $100. I 100% agree with this. But again, I've said this multiple times. Do not buy those games out there. The reason why those games are expensive like that is because people keep buying them. A rich man defends a rich company. Shocking. I'm defending a rich company. Well, not really the company. It's just a decision. But like I said, $100, not that much of an issue because it's only like, what is it like? Okay, so generally games, according to this, is like $70. So for it going from 70 to 100, what is that? That's a 50% increase. That's about a 50% increase. Not even a 50% increase. But it's like about a 50% increase. It's not that much, man, for a one-time purchase, man. Okay, so again, that's what the replies say pretty much here. Just attacking XCC again. But now going on to this post that I made, dude. Okay, so I saw this Exerta post, and then obviously what XCC had said. And I said here, XCC is right, but I'll do you one better. Any video games, even free ones, that take up many hours of your time are much more costly than GTA 6 being $100 plus. Video games in general take up a lot of your potential in life by taking your time. Only way to justify massive playtime is to monetize. And this was the maximum that I could type out. I mean, obviously I could have gone on a whole more explaining my things. And I could have added a couple of things like the only way to justify massive playtime is to monetize. I guess you could also add like if it's genuinely good for your mental health, like you genuinely need the mental health or else you go kind of insane type of thing, or you'll be like super depressed or whatever. I don't want to sound like a sneak up, but go do something productive. Even if it's just like push-ups. But what I'm saying here is like true. Like if you play any video games out there, even free ones, so like Fortnite, dude, like I was saying earlier, the amount of time that you put into video games. Let's say you play 3 hours of Fortnite every day. At the end of the week, that's 21 hours, right? You know what else you could have done with those 21 hours? You could have had like a part-time job. 20 hours, that's part-time, right? 20 hours for a part-time job. You could have had a part-time job. You could have had a YouTube channel. You could be uploading TikTok. You could be making content on the video. Dude, it doesn't even have to be on like vlogs or anything. You can make content on the free video games that you're playing. And then you'll be making money out of it. And then, you know, if you're like a good content creator, those $100, you'll be making $100 like nothing. And then spending $100 for GTA 6 won't be that much of an issue. And then they take up a lot of your potential in life by taking your time. Again, dude. So when you play video games and you're not like monetizing out of it, or like even making any content out of it, like streaming and then potentially making content out of it, if you're not even at the very least streaming, then it's just a waste of time in my opinion, dude. Unless if you're like going pro or something, like pro Fortnite, pro Call of Duty player, and then that's where you're looking to make your money by being a pro, then it pretty much, and you're only playing video games for enjoyment or to take your mind off of something, and it's not genuinely for your mental health, then it's just a waste of time in my opinion. You could have been doing a bunch of other things during that time, like making money, like going out and hustle. Like I don't know, man, just go to Costco and buy like a huge bag of chips, and then go out into Walmart and sell them for like at a 50%, 100% markup. I don't know, legitimately anything but playing video games. It's just, you're just wasting your time on it. So this is like the kind of logic that I'm going with, that I'm having in my mind. Is just like, to the people that are bitching about GTA being $100, but they're like over there playing free video games and stuff. Like, bro, go do something better with your time. And once you have that actual good mindset, $100 isn't anything to you. But yeah, man, I stand by this post here. All right, now that conversation and last post that I made, what it reminded me of was this one moment from the Impulsive podcast on this episode where it says losing our friend Dwarf Mama, Impulsive episode 88. It reminded me of this moment from this Impulsive podcast episode where Dwarf Mamba over here, at this point in time in 2019, he was just like basically living at the Maverick house, Logan Paul's house, and all Dwarf Mamba did, according to everyone here, was that he was just wake up, play video games, and that's it. Not really do anything else. And Spencer, Logan, and Mike kind of called him out on it. More so Logan calling him out, as we'll see in this clip right here. And to kind of defend the point that I made in my X post, I got the same mindset as Logan says over here in this clip.
And unfortunately, bro, that's just the way things tick right now. And also, I have zero sympathy for waiting for video games if you're not making money or a career out of it. Absolutely zero. I'm sorry. I don't.
No.
I get that.
That's what I was gonna say from Logan's perspective. I think like what Mike was getting at from a productive standpoint. Where's the value in the purpose behind the video games, and like not?
Quite honestly, Spencer, I don't know what the fuck to do with my life, dude. I'm lost as fuck. And when I go, I just have to take a
you're good, bro.
I just have to.
It's fine.
Fuck. Nah, but this shit got real, man.
No, dude, embrace it, bro.
This is tough for me.
This is a real episode.
This is really tough.
Do you want to just get off of it? Or like push off of it, something else?
I can't say I didn't see this happening.
Okay, but yeah, I'm all for what Logan said there. I'm on that same mindset. Just, if you're not doing anything, if you're not making money out of video games, and you're like over, if you're like an adult, if you're 18 plus years old and you're not making money out of the video games or even making content out of it, what are we doing? But yeah, that's just that logic there with Logan that I have with him just gives context as to what I was saying on my X post. And then the final thing to talk about here is this post over here that took place on March 11th by Dexerto again, where it does appear like the $100 price point is going to be the case, as a Swiss retailer has listed GTA 6 pre-orders at 99 Swiss francs, $112 US, fueling rumors that the game could be more expensive than expected. Again, they're like, I think like $200 is pushing it. I think that is like pushing it, and I don't think they're gonna go there. At most, I see it 150, which even then, that's like, all right, dude, that's over 100% increase. That's over a double of what general games now cost, $70, right? That's more than double. That's where it gets like, okay, like, but $100, $112 for like the biggest, what's going to be the biggest game of all time, is going to be this huge cultural event. I don't think it's that big of an issue, dude. But I don't know, man. That's me.